Welcome back to Torment. So I went deeper into the Lazarette, and I spoke to Peerless's clones, and decided to retreat. We should talk to some people. Maybe there's going to be a way to get through there without violence. Suppose I can try sneaking through there. It's an idea, especially since Rin has this God of Hiding ability. Which gives her plus 30% on stealth checks. I wonder if I could send her down there by herself. Interesting. Well, whatever I do, before I go down there, even if I don't find a different way, maybe some way to reason with the drones or turn them off or whatever, I do want to get some equipment, and I'd like to get Rin and Ertis up a level because they're so close. So let's go outside. We'll come back here later. I'd like to go in here and get a piece of the resonance chamber, but
ready.
The Mamavira thugs have taken it over, and I imagine if I go in there, that's going to start a battle, and I don't want to do that. Maybe there'll be some other way, some way to drive them away from here. Maybe just simple passage of time will get them out of there, or maybe there's some way I could scare them away from there, or lure them away from there without me actually physically going in there and fighting them. Wasn't this guy Otero looking for Rin before? I remember him saying that when I first came up from the reef. Rin! The boy shouts, throwing out his arms as if to hug her. You're safe! She steps back, looking him up and down. Hello, rude boy. We met outside of town, Rin tells you, mouth tight. We started arguing. He helped me, but then he left. She glares at him like he's trying to knock him over. Like she's trying to knock him over. Right before that, woman stole me. His eyes widen. Slavers? Tell me they didn't. They did. I told you what would happen if you brought them to me, didn't I? But I didn't bring them. I told you I wouldn't do that. I was mad, but... He glares at her. I wouldn't. I didn't. She traded fair. I was just mad. But I left and forgot. Nothing more. I think he's telling the truth, Rin. He doesn't seem like the type to sell a friend. Well, she adds him distrustfully, I still don't know if I can trust him. He is a very rude boy. He stares at her, chewing his lip, clearly trying to work up the courage to talk to her, to convince her of something. Finally, with a wry twist of his mouth, he turns back at you. Look, he says, running a hand over his stubbled scalp. You hide it well, but I can tell you're new here. I ain't trying to offend you, but I don't like leaving folk new to Sagas on their own. Okay, this is the same conversation you did when I first came up here. I'm looking for a woman named Makina. Have you heard of her? Heard of? He stammers. Everyone's heard of the White Death, deadliest assassin in Sagas Cliffs. I don't know where she is, and I hope it stays that way. So my main quest is trying to find Makina. Oh, this is bring Rin back to Tolmagorn's Circus Minor. I don't want to do that. Rin has agreed to join me. I should bring her to Tolmagor and resolve the situation between us. Okay, so maybe I can talk my way out of this and get Tolmagor off her back. little scared bringing her over there, but... It'd be nice to resolve this. She grabs your wrist and stops walking. She's trembling, staring at Tolmagor standing atop the platform.
Her. Don't take me up there. Don't make me go back to her.
She looks at you, her eyes wide and pleading. What did she do to you? She's what's the word? She steals people. Her tone is low, and she keeps herself partially hidden behind you. It's clear she doesn't want to attract attention. She found me, said I was her property. Those thugs who were looking for me, she sent them. But I won't go back. I'm never going back. She meets your gaze. You won't let her have me, right? Don't worry, I'll figure out some way to solve this amicably. All right. She seems cautious, but trusting. So I'm probably going to need to persuade Tolmagor. Oh, don't I have that? I have a cipher. Charm paste, plus 45% on persuasion tasks. Active until next sleep. Oh, if I use this, I should be able to persuade her, no problem. A small tube of reddish aqueous paste. It is warm to the touch and gives off a sweet, balmy perfume. When applied to the teeth, it temporarily stimulates facial muscles. From a distance, this twitch can easily be mistaken for a charming and somewhat trustworthy grin. The perfume is pleasant from a comfortable distance and acts as a very mild intoxicant. It causes the user to seem more approachable and honest than they normally would. Charm paste eventually evaporates, leaving behind a pink, chalky residue. Its effects are limited and tend not to last much longer than the first impression. Let's do it.
What's this stuff?
Find him. Something to do.
Ah, there's my little lost bird. Glad you found her. Now just send her over here and we'll count this job done. I don't want to go, she whispers. We need to talk about this, though. No, we don't. Just give me the girl and... She puts her hand to her face. Fine. Fine. I didn't want to tell you this, but... Damn it. She grits her teeth. Here's my dirty secret. And if you tell anyone, I'll burn your flesh and scatter your bones. I'm a cast-off, like you. You want to know why I want the girl? It's because she helps control the tides in me. She keeps them from slipping out into the world. Without Rin, everyone around me gets hurt, or even killed. If I use an adult for this, they die. So here's the deal. Give me the kid. I'll teach you how to control your tides better. Don't, and... Well, let's not get into don't, eh? She holds out her hand to Rin. No deal. We'll have to settle this some other way. No, the time for talk is over. Oh shit, this is going to be a battle. Oh damn. Intellect damage. Well, it's a good thing I have a lot of intellect to start with. She stares at you, and you feel a sudden swirling in your psyche, a cacophony of dueling emotions. She's doing something with the tides, filling you with sickness and despair, the overwhelming compulsion to lie down and sob. She stops, a grim smile on her face. You want an example of what cast-offs can do? You want to know why I want the girl? She stops you from doing that. Now give her to me. Did you just use the tides on me? Is that what you do to Rin? Frequently, she smirks. You have a problem with it. It's better than the alternative. I'm not a leech or a killer. I'm not. You should learn how to control your powers better. You don't need to use someone else as a sponge. She spits, not quite at your feet, but certainly near them. Says the cast-off can't control his own tides. You said Rin keeps your powers from hurting or killing other people. How do you know it won't kill her? She looks away from Rin. I don't know. I can't bear the thought that it might, but these others here, they're my friends. If I lose Rin, my powers might kill them. Enslaving Rin is destroying her life and her potential anyway. One way or another, you're killing her. She's prepared an angry retort, but it dies on her lips. I don't know. I'll let her go when... Damn it. So how can you justify keeping Rin in your custody? Release your claim. Aw, sweet. I have a 95% chance without spending any points. Let's do it.
I'm starting to figure this weird place out.
That charm paste paid off right there. She grits her teeth. Fine. Because it would have been, without that, it would have been 50%. And I would have had to use a bunch of effort. She grits her teeth. Fine. You've convinced me. You can keep her. But you treat her right, you hear? If I get even a hint that you've made Rin unhappy, I'll track you across the ninth world. She concentrates a moment, and the miasma that fills your mind lifts. Oh, nice. This should get her up a level, too. You know what? I'll even live up to my part of the bargain. I'm going to teach you about the tides, because it'll help you keep Rin safe. You ready for this? Let's do it. She fights to keep the despairing sneer on her face. You know I hate all of this cast-off skis, yeah? Alright. So, the changing God, he made us. Maybe not on purpose, maybe we're just an accident, but he made us. He uses the tides to transfer his mind. You felt them, I'm sure. Surges of power, emotion, whatever. The tides, that's the tides, and they're pushing around inside you. You focus them into something, you can make a weapon out of them. Manifests differently for each of us. Most of us don't think about it, but I figure you use every tool at your disposal. She breathes out. Close your eyes. Feel that coiling power in you? That's the tides. Now feel this. I'm going to push a little power at you. Try to fight it off. With your eyes closed, you can see the energy emanating from her. A dark and angry spike of red-hued power that drifts towards you. So she's a red tide dominant, which is like impulsive, aggressive, not necessarily evil. Instinctively, you raise your hands to bat it away, and she snorts. With your mind, use your tides. As the tidal dagger drifts closer, you feel something inside you uncoiling. A vast and restless power whose depths you can barely comprehend. It's reminiscent of the energy you used to blast the sorrow fragments from your mind. But now you can control it, and you breathe out, pushing her probe away. That's it, she says. That's it. Practice that. She pushes away. We're done. Skill level and title affinity has been increased by 1. Ah, sweet. Oh, when I was trying to learn the sticker language, there was a grayed out option with title affinity. I wonder if I can now attempt that. Now that I know you're a cast-off, let's talk about you a little more. It's not a core part of my identity, you know. I don't walk around thinking, oh, I'm a cast-off. Let me think about my place in the world. She jabs a finger into your chest. I'm my own person. Got it? But fine, ask your questions. Do you know anything about Matkina? She shrugs. I've heard the name. I know she trades with a bad crowd. I've never met her. Don't know where she lives or who she knows. Never hope to either. Do you know any other cast-offs? I knew Ristrand, Glaive, covered in living metal armor. He had some underworld connections. It didn't end well for him. Last I heard, he scrambled his brain trying to change his past with dodgy Numenera. For the rest of the cast-offs, no, I keep to myself, and I'll thank you to keep my existence a secret. Do you know anything about the Sorrow? The what? She was genuinely puzzled for a moment. Oh, you mean the monster that looks like the night mated with some year-old corpses? I don't. Nothing that would be helpful, anyway. I felt it a while back, though. She shivers. Felt like it glanced my way. Felt like it told me, not yet. She shakes herself free of the memory. But no, can't help you with anything about it. You were telling me about the tides. She eyes you warily. What about them? What's the deal with the girl Rin? She caught my pain. When the tides well up in me and overflow, she took the excess and kept me from hurting others. Don't know how, but it was a service. Without her, these others around me, they take the brunt. And while they like the experience in small amounts, any larger surge poisons them, lays them low. It's even killed a couple. So the girl's essential to the well-being of those around me. What's the deal with your followers? They seem a little strange. She gives them a quick glance. They are. Rin filtered, I guess, my tides. I turn my energy outward and it makes most people sick. But Rin changed that. Instead of making them sick, it gave them hallucinations, pleasant dreams, a euphoria that improves their days. Right now, they're suffering because I've been bleeding off into them slowly. Bad combination. Why? It's different for each of us. I can't tell you how the world looks through your eyes or what something tastes like on your tongue. You got to figure out that on your own. I can't tell you don't like meat or that you think, I don't know, fungus is delicious. I do like mushrooms. You see the world your own way. It's what makes you... Why am I even telling you this? It's remedial, experiential philosophy. Alright, I think I talked with her enough. Ah, sweet, I got some level ups. Okay. I can increase her stat pools. I can give her extra effort, or I can improve a skill. Let's go. She's got healing, perception, quick fingers. Oh man, I wish I hadn't eaten that finger before. That increased my quick fingers on my main character. I could have given it to her and then increased her speed and made her my quick fingers expert. But since I already have that, she's already got a point of edge in intellect. I think I'll increase her intellect or increase her perception. Well, I'll probably do both at some point. If I increase might, it would give her some more hit points, which would be useful also. I could get her some other skills too. I could get lore machinery, lore natural, lore mystical. She has mystical. I have mystical. Wouldn't be a bad idea to get her a lore skill. Do I want to get natural? Or machinery? Let's get natural.
Oh, we're growing.
Cool. Alright, now we got Eratus. He's got a great sword. A new melee. He's trained in melee weapons. He's got endurance, initiative, running, smashing. Oh, I can only improve skill with him. Okay. We'll make him extra good at smashing things. Oh, that brought him up a tier. Nice. So that's why I could only select one option. That makes sense. Elbow grease plus 5% bonus gain from each level of effort spent on smashing or quick fingers tags. Well, he doesn't have quick fingers, but he does have smashing. So it'll make his effort count more. Or kinetic overdrive. Plus 3 might pool, plus 3 speed pool. Wow, that's a lot of bonus. But this would mean he wouldn't have to spend his might that much. And I'm probably going to use him mostly for might checks, because I'll probably use my main character for speed, and a lot of times for intellect. Calistash for intellect, and her for intellect. He mostly might. Let's get elbow grease. Fell swoop. Attack an arc in front of you, dealing weapon damage to all enemies who fail to evade. Okay, so this is a cleave ability. And this consumes an action. Okay. Hook. Snare target with a grappling hook and pull them towards you. Consumes movement. Interesting. It consumes movement though, so I can't use it and move. But sometimes it might be better positioning wise to draw someone towards me instead of rushing towards them. Still, how often would that be useful, and is it more useful to me than being able to cleave? I mean, I'm going to try not to avoid combat altogether, but it might happen. I think I'm going to get the cleave. Increases melee weapons further, wielding swords, axes, and maces. Heavy weapons. Extreme coordination and poise is required to land the blow of two-handed melee weapons, or cannon-like range weapons. Also, for his greatsword, both melee weapons and heavy weapons would help. I'm not sure, I might switch into a different weapon, like a one-handed sword or an axe or something. So maybe I'll just increase melee now, because that'll work on both of them. Or all three, heavy, medium, and light daggers. Yeah. Alright. Cool. So now that I have that,
with alacrity,
that title search ability, I should try talking to the sticker again. My intelligence pool is kinda low, but I still have some to work with.
Yes. Now.
So let's go back down into the underbelly.
Yes. Let's go.
And it looks like I still have my persuasion thing going on. So it's not a one-use thing, it'll last until I sleep. Cool.
of course.
I wonder if I could use that on this one, the Outcast. I can. Alright, let's do it. Oh, I didn't even have to do a check. Sweet. You turn the tides on yourself, burning away the accumulated detritus of the amnesia settled in your mind. Light flares within your vision, mandalas dancing before your eyes, and a host of images flicker through your memory. You see yourself interacting with a stickus, exchanging hand signals, a small box between you translating your words and thoughts, forcing your muscles to react. I got some blue tide pool, gain experience, took 2 damage, but that's fine. I have spray flesh, plus she can heal me, although I probably need a cipher or something. Your muscles twitch in sympathy with these memories, and you realize that the stickus tongue is a jumble of scent, movement, and sound. With the memory information, With the memory, information pours into your mind as if a plug had been removed. The smell of granite fills your nose. The Stickers cocks its head at you as if he had suddenly said something unexpected in its own tongue. You survived. How are you now that you've returned to your native habitat? Sticka broodmates, not welcome. Scent anger, want dead, it shrugs. Not dig Nell tunnel, not strong. What are you eating down here? Beg food, old devices, drink lightning from them. It points to a tidy pile of Numenera that sits nearby. Looking more closely, you see they are mostly electrical power sources. Try keep clean. So how are the other Sticka treating you? Not treat, ignore, but smell. It draws in its spikes and spiracles, inhaling. You mimic it and catch the faint tang of acrid gas, something flammable maybe. Mark tunnels, warn not enter. Is there anything down here I should know about? Not see, try survive. Okay.
All right.
So there's a tunnel there I can interact with. I'm not gonna go there just yet though. Maybe that's the tunnel I came through to get here. Let me talk to Chakek then. Human who speaks Sticka, Chakek mutters. Chakek will speak. I have come again to ask you to stop digging underneath the city. Why? Where we go? Give reason to stop. You can move deeper beneath the city. Have been. Rock not good. Soft. Not efficient. Electric not strong. It leans back. What else? The humans are suffering. When humans dig, they care for us? No. Why care for them? I can promise a regular tribute of power sources for your people from the city. The Stickus leans forward, interested, and the scent of sparks rises. Why they not offer before? This good. What else? Do you want your people to have a future? Do you want to war with the humans above? They will collapse your tunnels. They will destroy you. Alright, so that's still on 75% to begin with. If I put in 1 point, it gives me almost 100%. If I do 2, that's 100%. This should be good enough. It considers your words for a time, and the scent that surrounds it vary from the frightening to the mundane. At last, the smell of sin and strong glass waft past your nose, and Chakek says, Human give good reason. Yes, Sticka comply.
I'll remember that.
It scratches the wall and drums a pattern there. Sticka move deeper, burrow to lesser rock. Starve for human's sake, not fight with humans is better. See there, Heliel? Things can't be solved with words. I hope you have news for me. I have news about the Sticka. Good news, I trust. I have handled the negotiations with the Sticka. She lifts 1 foot to begin pacing, to start considering her options. And she stops. She slowly turns towards you, each eye rotating separately. She lowers her foot and turns to face you squarely and bites off each word. What did you do? I convinced Chakek that digging deeper would be a benefit to both the Sticka and the humans. There's no need to steal their eggs. You left the eggs with them. How will we enforce their exile without that leverage? She smooths her crest and blinks her eyes slowly. Fine. We can work with this for now. We have time to engineer another solution.
I'll remember that.
She stops, a thought striking her. Did you promise them anything else? I told them that the city would send them a gift of electrical Numenera from time to time. She presses a slight trembling hand to her head. I wish she hadn't done that, but perhaps it was the only way to achieve optimal results. She considers, very well, you have achieved your objective. Here's your payment. Ah. Oh, and she's left now. And now, maybe Chekek will take me to the Changing God's Lair. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, and I got a bunch of money, too. Oh, good times. Good times. I have a lot of money. Sweet, I can buy some stuff. I don't want to sleep right now because I still have that effect going with the charm paste. So I'd probably instead buy one of them items to recover my intellect. Because nobody else is really drained. So it would kind of be a waste to sleep right now anyway. Sweet. Alright, so made some good progress. We'll leave off here, and next time we'll talk to Chekek again and see if we can hitch a ride with him down to the Changing God's Lair.